Smackdown, Smackdown, Smackdown. Post-Mania review Smackdown. What do I really have to say about this show and whatever changes they have made? Because trust me, there's some people I know that have watched Smackdown in a very, very long time, and it gave them a reminder why they don't watch this show anymore. Because they only did it because post-WrestleMania, but then they were like, why did I choose to watch this again? Now, there is a difference this week. We do have a new SmackDown commentator. Pat McAfee, which I'm very surprised they had put him on SmackDown. I thought they would have brought him back to NXT, but they put him on here, and he wasn't bad. Okay, Pat McAfee, he's better than the last time I remember him when they kind of put him on commentary that one time when NXT took over. I just thought he sounded like an obnoxious prick, which. I give that's what his gimmick is, but at the time, I just think he just sounded like a prick. But, this was not bad. He says some crazy stuff on here. So, Pat McAfee, he's better than that other dude they had the other night on Monday. What was the new guy's name they had on Monday? I'm trying to give him, like, a chance, but Adam something or Adam Verk. I don't remember his name that well, but I'm trying to give that guy a chance. But, yeah, like I said, they got Pat McAfee out there. Next thing you know, Roman Reigns and crew come out. He put a lies on SmackDown, Paul, and basically, telling the new viewers that the men he beat at WrestleMania, talked about Bryan and Edge and everything they have done. And Reigns said he took pages out of Heyman's playbook, and he Babe Ruthed it. He said, he called his shot. He basically still retained at WrestleMania. He embarrassed his opponents. He says nobody wanted to step to him now, and no one won't ever step to him then or now because they don't want to put their reputation against him right now because it's not worth it, okay? And we open the show. Now it's time to fire up the jet and leave. We're done here. Cesaro came out. He was about to say something once he kind of did a stare down Reigns, but excuse me. Reigns and crew left. I guess they didn't want nothing to do with Cesaro then. Cesaro just looked kind of pissed off right after and basically telling Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce saying, you saw what that son of a bitch Reigns did to me? I want a match tonight, okay? And basically Deville says, we'll get back to you, okay? We'll see if we can get a match with him tonight. But Cesaro, he must be next in line for a title shot, maybe, until we get to the end of it tonight, but he looks like he is next in line. And then they played, the most impressive move in WrestleMania history, folks. The most impressive freaking move. The UFO spot, which they played like almost 5 times all night. They had to beat it into your head saying, hey, this is the most impressive move. See that? This is the most impressive move of WrestleMania. We're going to play like 4 or 5 times throughout the night, almost at every commercial break. See that spot? See that spot? Yeah. That's what it is. See that spot? See it? He did the UFO. We're going to show it to you 5, 6 different times already. We'll keep showing it. We're going to show it all night, folks. But moving on from the UFO thing, because that's all over the place tonight. Rey Mysterio when he gets Otis. Sometimes I wonder why Otis still has a push, and they gave the boot to Tucker. But, like I said before, the minute they broke them up, it was over for Tucker. It really was. Rey, he beat Otis, 619, crucifix pin, so good one for Rey. I'll say that. Next, Heyman said, I guess he's in the back talking about, it's going to be no rain delay during WrestleMania because, the actual tears from the Angels were crying about, Reigns did to both Edge and Bryan, and that Cesaro wants to get in the face of Reigns, and he says Cesaro was a joke, and we're going to give Cesaro what he wants. He's going to be in the main event against Jey Uso tonight. Next, though, they went to Sami Zayn, coming out wanting another rematch against Kevin Owens after, he claims that Kevin Owens corrupted Logan Paul's mind, and he gave him a stunner. So he wants some payback. Yet, which we got an impromptu WrestleMania rematch here, folks, and in a count out. So in a non-finish, and it was in a count out. Owens basically chased Sami Zayn down, put him back in the ring, and did a stunner. So why did we really need to see this match again? I have literally no idea why. I don't know, but we had a rematch. Apollo Crews, um, I guess his new bodyguard, Dabaketo, or what do you call it, Commander Aziz, I believe, or Babatunde, or whatever you want to call this guy. His royal honor. He's a former royal honor guard of Nigerian honor guard. Yeah, this dude was on Raw Underground last time I checked. Okay, he was the big dude in Raw Underground, other big dude in Raw Underground, and it says he would give Big E a rematch, but he wasn't there tonight. So after Aziz there took him out of WrestleMania, because remember he's a former member of the Nigerian Elite Army. Of course he is. Of course he is, folks. Apparently my co-host says he's not Nigerian though. He says he's from Saudi Arabia. I don't know how true that is. I have to look that up, but he keeps telling me he's not actually Nigerian. But yeah, he's the dude from Raw Underground. He's a former member of the Nigerian army. Okay, Commander Aziz. Is he gonna give Biggie the steal? He's going to give Biggie the steal or something like that. I don't know. Street Profits were out there for Bianca Belair's big celebration party. Her becoming the Smackdown Women's Champion. Um, she talked about she's been floating since Saturday night and all the setbacks and struggles that brought her to this moment. And you told her a year ago she would be main event in WrestleMania and win the SmackDown Women's title. She probably would have said yes. It's not the cockiness. It's very unapologetic of her. That just makes her her. But when you do hard work, you never have to apologize being an EST. If you can dream it, you can do it. She went to WrestleMania. She showed up. She showed out. She thanked Sasha Banks because not only one person can do it together. And, she pushed her harder and harder. And that they made history. And, she left us, Sasha something to remember about. Left her mark right there. But, this one was for all the little girls who watched WrestleMania, especially the ones, who saw her and themselves and whatnot. And says, we're just getting started, created history. Then they all hugged with the Profits, but Bianca says, all right, man, drop the cups. Let's get rid of the tissues and stuff. Y'all need to bring the gold back because we only wear gold up in this house. Profits want to smoke. So, yeah, good promo by Bianca. That was cool. Sasha was in the back then, basically showing off the mark that Bianca left on her. She didn't really say much, and she left. Bayley ended up showing up next, talking about what was going on, and challenging Bianca for the title, restore some dignity to that belt. Rude and Ziggler, the Dirty Dogs, went against the Street Profits. Good match. Rude and Ziggler ended up winning. Blind tag, zigzag, so not bad. Next, what was it? Cesaro cutting a promo on Heyman and them. Somebody's going to take on Jey Uso tonight. Shayna Baszler went against Natalya. Random match, honestly. Natalya won. And then, Nia Jax was like she was going to do something. Tamina kicked her. So, I guess this feud continues. I still don't know why they didn't just drop the belts to them. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So, there you go. I don't know why. Jey Uso cut a promo on Cesaro for disrespecting Roman Reigns. He's going to take him on tonight, which we did get Cesaro versus Jey Uso. Not a bad match, but ended up in a DQ. Seth Rollins coming out hitting the Chris Hero or Cassius Ohno finisher with that big roaring elbow and whatnot. Basically telling Cesaro this is not over. It's not done. It's not over till I say it's over. So I guess we're still somewhat continuing this feud between Cesaro and Seth Rollins. I actually thought it would be over, but it looks like it's going to keep going. I'm not saying they're not putting Cesaro in the title picture, but maybe they're kind of waiting a little if they're putting Seth back involved, and maybe they'll get a rematch from this, and then maybe Cesaro will be going for the title then, because I don't know who else could be going for the belt against Roman right now. I honestly don't. So, unless Edge or Bryan come back again, I don't know. But Cesaro should be mostly next in line, or whenever they're doing this thing with Seth in his smoke jacket suit, or whatever type of suit he comes out with every week, okay? But that was basically the SmackDown right there. Like I said, some people I know could not even sit there and watch this show. I thought it was okay on a couple parts, but at the same time, it's not a lot. I know it's a post-Mania show. No debuts, no returns, none of that, okay? Almost would have been almost a regular episode of SmackDown. So nothing big really happened as in sort of a return or something like that. We didn't get any of those. But, yeah, that's basically what happened on this show tonight, all right? That's SmackDown for you. Wasn't really much a lot to talk about. And they played the death out of that UFO spot. Okay? And people I know just didn't want to see that show. But other than that, though, if you want to hear more of my review, well, not review, if you want to hear more of my thoughts on the recent releases from yesterday of Black Thursday, check out the review posted up online right now on Eva Lance. We did a little bit back and forth, kind of talking about what was going on with the whole releases and who we think was going to go anywhere since they let them go from WWE. So we'll see what happens with that, okay? But other than that, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at Hood990. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace out.